Howdy folks, this here Buddy Ichabod. On the edge with Ichabod. On the edge of what, you say? Well, I'm on the edge of town. I'm on the edge of woods. I'm on the edge of society. Some people say I'm on the edge of sanity. My friends call me Icky. Some of the ladies, they call me the bod. Oh, Ichabod. Yeah, not really. But anyway, so we're going to talk about today, you know what talk about nature. Let's talk about nature, you know. Some people say, something's second nature to you, or second nature to him, or something like that. Well, what the hell is first nature? You ever anybody talk about first nature? Nobody ever talking about first nature. Second nature, huh? Well, first nature is this is first nature. This is all around us here, the sky and the land and the plants and the water and the fish and all that. That's first nature. Second nature, I don't know what that is. It don't make no sense to me. You know, that was another thing I was thinking about that's weird. You know, y'all probably looking at this here video on your mobile device. Mobile device. I got a mobile device. My mobile device is a truck. That's how I got here. I got here in my truck. So that's my mobile device. I need them damn smartphones. They ain't so smart anyway. Or maybe they outsmart me. Maybe they outsmart you. They can listen to you from anywhere in the world. Anybody can. You talking to somebody, they listen to you. You don't know it. Yeah, they're a spy device. Well, you know, they got them TED Talks, TED, T-E-D. What does that mean? I mean, you see that on your mobile device or whatever. And it's called what? Technology, Education, and Design. I think that's what it means, something like that. Ideas or something or other, I don't know. Can't remember. But I thought maybe I'd start a series called TERD Talks, T-E-R-D. I don't even know what that stands for, but it's ideas worth discarding and shredding. So maybe I'll come up with a TERD Talk. Yeah, that'd be good, huh? Damn TED Talks, man, they don't know what they're talking about. Well, you don't know what they're talking about. They try to explain it. Get up there, they're all nervous and like, you know, they explain some weird, bizarre research they've been doing or some freaking idea they had, and everybody goes, oh, yeah, it's so great, and they forget about it then. I guess it's a good thing. I don't know that. For mobile device. Oh, I got a Spidey. I got a little Spidey on my shoulder. You go away, Spidey. I don't want y'all getting all Spidey'd up with me. I got some bites on my belly last night. I don't know who did that. Somebody skidded up and down my belly when I got up this morning. Bits and bites all over it. Well, I stand out there. Somebody walking their dog along here. They ain't on a goddamn leash. You gotta have your dog on a leash like 6 feet, no more than 6 feet long. People have these like yo-yo leashes. You know, you can go out about 40 feet and bring them right back. You know, after they bit the head off the other dog. But well, when I was a young guy, I had a dog. I found him in the mountains, and I was down the Blue Ridge Mountains, Southwest Virginia, and this little black dog come running up to me and adopted me. And he walked for 250 miles. That dog stayed with me and kept her for about, I don't know, 8 years, I guess. Never had a leash on her except once in Shenandoah National Park, coming through on the Appalachian Trail, and this ranger's leading a ranger walk with a bunch of people. And she said, oh, you gotta have that dog on a leash. You can't have that dog off a leash. And I said, oh, okay. I got out a rope out of my bag and I put a rope on her. And as soon as we got out of the way, we let the dog off again. The dog didn't know nothing about leashes. We were walking through that park, and little dog, a little black Cocker Spaniel mutt thing, and she's run down through the woods, and there was this deer. There's this deer, and he goes running after the deer, chasing the deer. And the deer looked around and saw my dog and says, oh, you little squirt. Turned around and chased my dog, and bit her in the back of the neck. You know, it didn't hurt her. She yelped, and it came back a bunch of deer saliva all over her back. And that's the kind of dog she was. And yeah, we got her back home, and she's living in the mountains there. Everything's fine. Then I moved closer to town, the big road and all, real busy and all. So my dog used to go out and lie in the road. Didn't have hardly no traffic. Lie in the road, nice warm pavement out there. Cars come along, have to stop. Never got run over that way. When I lived close to town, and I couldn't tie up my dog. That dog wanted to go on out, do whatever you got to do, chase something. And one day this kid came up to the house, knocked on the door, it was after dark, said, you got a little black dog? I said, yeah. Well, I think she's dead, been hit out here on the road. Oh man, I feel so bad. I felt like, oh, should have been keeping that dog on a leash, because I'd have that dog now. No, maybe I wouldn't, that was too long ago, but would have had her a lot longer than that. So, I don't know, I still feel guilty about that, but she had a freedom life. She had a free life. She didn't have to get all cooped up, tied up, and, can I go out? Will you take me out on the leash? Just go on out. Yeah, there's a lot of things that aren't free anymore. You gotta, like going to the dump. Going to the dump used to be free. You're gonna have to take your mobile device, your truck, down to the dump, and you'd throw stuff off the back, old carpets or worn out this and that, busted lumber and furniture and, a ratty old molded couch or something. Dump it off of the refrigerator, it didn't work. And then you see somebody else, they dump their stuff. There's lumber, there's pieces of scrap lumber, you get that, lots of trees. People cut down trees, they don't know what to do with them. So they take them to the dump. I take them home, cut them up for firewood. Get lots of free firewood. The dump can't do that no more. You can't go down to the dump and take things, because they got these big, they got big bins, and you throw all your stuff in there, you gotta pay to throw away your trash. And it's like, of course, that makes people recycle more, and that's a good thing. Of course, we were the original recyclers. We went dump picking. That was recycling and reusing. Wouldn't even recycle. We just take it and reuse it different ways. So we had a system back then, and as long as you didn't pick up anything that's poison or too sharp, you were all right. But now they got this whole system, recycle and reuse. I don't know, it's crazy. You got to pay for it, and all complicated, and you can get a permit, and people are filling out shit I don't know and tell you go over there and you go over there and you go over there. Somebody paid to do that. Well, I just went to the dump that up, pick that up, go. Nobody was the worse for it. So things have changed though. I remember when gas was 20 cents a gallon back in the early 60s. That was a gas war. But now it's, several dollars. Of course, it's cheaper now. I probably ought to have gas be about $10 a gallon. We stop all the frickin' driving we're doing. Or maybe we get a solar-powered car or something like that. I ain't so good with my truck about that. I gotta say, I'm not very good ecological citizens. I went on the internet, and they had this website. Looked at it. It was about, it'd say if you put down everything that you own and you do and so forth, and then you see if everybody in the world lived like you, how many planets would it take to supply all them things y'all got? So I did it. I put it, I plugged it in, it cranked, and then I figured in, looking all around and spinning it all around. It would take 25 planet Earths to support the whole world the way I was living. I had 2 old cars and stuff. Yeah, I was living alone at that point. Now I got a woman. But hell in a handbasket, she's a hell of a handbasket, I'll tell you that. Hell in a handbasket. She's with me now, but she threatens. She says, y'all don't straighten up, I'm getting your ass, kick your ass out of here, So you gotta watch it. You gotta be good to them women, because well, at least the good ones, they won't take it from you. The good ones won't take crap. The good ones won't let you be nasty to them and lie to them and kick them and all that sort of, and beat them up. Can't do that sort of thing. And a good woman will kick your ass right out. And if that don't work, you call the cops and take care of you all ass. So anyway, that's, I don't know, talk about women. Hell in a handbasket, though. I don't think about her. She don't bathe often enough. It's bad, kind of bathe. She bathe, well, I don't bathe that often either, but I bathe, once a week or once every 2 weeks. She don't bathe like a month. Oh my God. Not for a month. Now even I can't take that. But you learn about a whole lot of new fragrances at that sort of hygiene. Things that like people in the 1800s, in the 1700s, in the 1600s, that's the way they lived. They didn't bathe. They didn't do that. They just put on a lot of perfume, or just everybody stunk and nobody noticed. You couldn't even get past your own stink to smell anybody else's. So that's kind of the way it is with hell in a handbasket. But, if she'd lose about 150 pounds, she'd really look good. She really would. She'd really look good. Yeah. I love her, though. I love her. You gotta love her. I don't know why, but you gotta love her. If you don't love her, what the hell are you gonna do? Living with somebody you don't love, that's not good. And also assuming somebody don't love you, I don't know, ain't no so good either. Why the hell live with anybody? Oh, because you help each other out, I guess. You help each other out. Well, I'm going to turn this off now. I got to go home and figure out how to eat something, get together with Helen in the handbasket, see what she got in her handbasket. Maybe she got some good stuff.